Well, not long after that momentous victory, Ben, I should imagine you're enjoying yourself in the changing room.
Yeah, obviously we've not won up here, I think it's since 2011, so it was a big one for us today, and especially how we left things last week back at Kingsholm. We set ourselves internally, we set ourselves challenges, and I'd say we pretty well ticked most of those off.
Yeah, things seemed to come together today. There was a good forward dominance and tries scored with flair, which was a bit of a worry after 4 minutes when Dan Robson danced his way over.
Yeah, obviously things don't always go to plan, but what we do well and what we did well today is we trust our system. We believe in what we're doing, and you could really see that grit and determination from the lads. It didn't faze us, and we were able to quickly climb back up the scoreboard.
Last week maybe there was almost an element of coming second best in the contact area and battling for the ball, but today there was an aggression and a dominance there.
Yeah, you're right there. We knew that Wasps obviously had a lot of threats in and around that contact area, and in order to play the style of rugby we want to play, we've got to dominate that area. And
get onto the front foot.
Exactly, yeah, and that was a big challenge for us up against a big Wasps forward pack that was set out to us by Johan, and I think, like I said, it was one of those areas that we were looking to target.
As you say, little markers in the game are key areas, and there were a series of attacking lineouts from Wasps that you defended particularly well to keep them at bay. Yeah, look,
Wasps are a top quality outfit. We knew that they were going to come back at us. They obviously showed that when they brought it back to a 2-point ball game. But it was the belief and desire in the squad to see out the plan that we had before the game, and we delivered it pretty much to the letter.
You've highlighted the idea there that they brought it back to a 2-point ball game. Now, we've seen that situation with Gloucester already this season. What was different today that made you or enabled you to find the drive, determination to hang on to that lead and then stretch away again?
In truth, it's probably being in that position before, knowing where we went wrong and being able to improve on that. And we're a side that is trying to improve every week. We don't want to be repeating the same errors. And I think it's the belief in our plan that we've set out each week that you can see that the players are really buying into, and that's a really pleasing thing.
Individuals scored tries, but today was one of those days where there must be a buzz about the idea of that feeling of complete team coordination. Everybody played a part today.
Yeah, 1 to 23 had a big involvement in the game. We had people out of position. I think Matt Banahan joined the back row for a small section. But it's that sort of collective that it doesn't really matter what number you've got on the back of your shirt. Everyone is pushing for the same goal. Everyone's on the same page, and it allows us to execute the plans that we put in place.
Things don't always go well, but it's sort of perfect timing for that performance to lead into Europe for next week.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a massive confidence booster. It's a different challenge altogether, coming up against teams that we're not perhaps used to, a different mindset of rugby, but ultimately it's going to be very similar for us. We've got to work and build on what we want to do as a club, how we want to play, and I think if we go out there with that same mindset, then it will allow us to be successful going forward.